Doug Chappell of Action Geek is back with The Depths. And from a storytelling perspective, it might be his best work. And hello, everyone. It's Tom. It's FANzine Live. We are looking at new releases today, going back to one of our friends at Action Geek. It's Doug Chappell. He sent along a copy of The Depths from the world of Ghetto Blaster. And it's an Action Geek mini epic. This is a classic piece of Doug Chappell art, which I love. It is very unique. There is an element of simplicity to it, but then he layers in using things like the collage type technique he's got here. He layers it in and actually has an element of, well, depth that you wouldn't notice otherwise. In a world where our very humanity has seemingly been irrelevantized by obsession with technology, how far will you go for what you want? This is a nice little mini comic, quarter page, done full color all the way through. Doug does not skimp on the production quality. This story basically is, he says, it's not his usual comic scene project. Ideas have been percolating for some time. Unlike a lot of the rapid fire get it done, he took his time with this, stemming from his love of all things hidden away, things requiring effort to find. In many ways, The Depths comes from a place both personal and societal, loneliness and separation. The tech, the structures and devices, all meant to lessen the workload, to connect us to people. All that BS only makes us more stressed, more overworked, and more alone than ever. Basically, it's the story of this guy who runs into this particular young lady, and using this giant Magic the Gathering card, walks into another dimension, brings her with him, and then all sorts of stuff ensues. And then they try to work through what it means. And in the case of the young lady, she pretty much walks away from her job where she was supposed to track this guy. And now they have to figure out where they go from here. Doug did throw in a couple nice little, I guess you would call them pinups. There's a nice looking one there. This is a great looking space. The New Tradition Company in Worcester, Massachusetts. Man, I wish they had stuff like that when I lived there. Nice little ad for Action Geek, and then a little bit more. He says it's a ham-fisted attempt at a love story, trying for subtlety, probably not there in the storytelling, but still the same. Doug goes to another level with this in his storytelling, and I think actually perhaps does some of his best storytelling as a result. Really speaks to spend some time, do it the right way, tell the story you need to tell, and it really works out. In addition, he did send some other stuff along. I'll skip the note that he sent me, but I will share. He put a page on the back. There's his business card. He had an art show during the month of June 2025. Very cool. And he has a bit of a sampler here as well that he sends along. So you get some goodies as well when you send off for Doug's work. Well, nice little ad for That's Entertainment, my old stomping grounds where I learned about the small press world. The Depths by Doug Chappell. That's the new release for today. This has been FANzine Live. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, tell your friends, because the more we share about great work like The Depths from Doug Chappell, the better off we as zine and comic creators all are. Thank you so much again for watching, folks. I will catch you next time.